Dans un début de saison de tous les records, est-ce que la plus grande surprise de l'année ne se cacherait pas du côté de la Louisiane?
A new career high, 40 points. Brandon Ingram
put on a show. His handles, his movement, the footwork.
Brandon Ingram is scoring at will.
Appelé à succéder au légendaire numéro 24 fraîchement retraité, Ingram arrive à LA avec des attentes élevées placées en lui.
In the 2016 NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Brandon Ingram from Duke University.
If you would have looked at Brandon Ingram last year, you would say, this is not an NBA player. You know why? Because he really wasn't. He was, as you said, he was skinny as could be. He didn't have his man bones yet, still doesn't. Not a strong enough guy to play in the NBA.
La transition de Duke et Mike Krzyzewski à Luke Walton est délicate.
You know, there's certain players that need guidance from certain type of players. He can learn a lot from someone like Kobe that's been through it and has a certain set of skill.
Le 29 novembre 2017, c'est son grand test face à son idole Kevin Durant. Deuxième choix de draft, tout comme lui, profil et physique similaires. Son apprentissage est lent et il a encore besoin de discipline. Été 2018, Magic Johnson n'ayant pas trouvé la formule avec la jeune cuvée des Lakers, réussit le coup parfait en faisant venir le roi en Californie.
I see in him, and he's looking for this opportunity to make the next jump in his third year. So it's a lot of upside in that kid, and I'm happy to try to give him as much as I can.
Mais comment parfaire ses gammes et éclore dans l'ombre du mégastar, qui plus est dans la ville du Showtime? La cohabitation entre le multiple MVP et son lieutenant de 12 ans son cadet ne marche pas. Ingram n'est bon qu'en l'absence du roi.
Last year we had Bron, who as great of a player he is, he's someone who's ball dominant. We had Rondo, who's ball dominant. So it was hard for him. And you had Zoe, who's really good with the ball in his hand. So it was tough for him to kind of really get into his game, get into the flow of things sometimes.
Ce malaise finit par se traduire sur le parquet.
Oh là, par contre ça s'énerve beaucoup plus et là c'est beaucoup moins bien.
Brandon Ingram est reparti en courant.
Ingram a complètement pété les plombs.
Fin de saison 2019, on ne saura pas si c'est la mauvaise ambiance dans le vestiaire des Lakers ou le caillot de sang qu'on lui diagnostique. Ingram s'éloigne des parquets et se réfugie dans sa passion, le dessin.
I want to give a special shout out to Brandon because he didn't have to stay. He stayed that 2-week period to be with his teammates, and that showed me the type of leader that he is and that he's going to become.
Le 15 juin, David Griffin réussit le deal tant attendu par toute la NBA. Hart, Ball et Ingram sont échangés avec Unibro et visiblement c'est un deal gagnant-gagnant. Seuls 4 Pélicans sont conservés et 5 rookies et quelques vétérans de renom arrivent et ça marche. Toutes les stats d'Ingram sont en hausse.
Yeah, I think he's shown a lot of growth and taken a jump forward for sure. I wouldn't say surprised, but he's certainly taken a step forward. And again, I think, like you said, that's potentially just a change of environment, change of role, whatever it may be.
Dans une franchise en reconstruction, avec des objectifs à long terme, les automatismes se mettent tranquillement en place à l'image du carton d'Ingram chez les Nets le 5 novembre dernier. 40 points à 70% au shoot.
Brandon Ingram is putting on a show. A new career high, 40 points.
It's good to see him break out the kind of way he is right now. I mean, he's 22 years old, and you would have thought he was, the way the media was talking about him, you would have thought he was 27-year-old bust. I mean, he's a 22-year-old who can go get you 25, 5 and 5 every night. So, it's for me, it's nothing new to see him do that, but I'm happy he's able to have the opportunity to show everyone else in the league that.
Dans l'attente d'un Zion Williamson qui va forcément prendre de la place, et bien loin de la pression d'LA, ce numéro 14 a trouvé sur les rives du Mississippi le terreau propice à son épanouissement. Reste maintenant aux Pelicans à trouver les mots pour convaincre ce prodigieux restricted free agent de définitivement poser ses valises en Louisiane l'été prochain.